Prashant. Today I will just motivate you for those students who got less marks in physics. Right? Now the results are out for many schools and many students got very good marks. There are some students who got moderate marks and there are some students they got very less marks. Now, dear friends, don't panic. Now, this is not a situation where you will lose your confidence. Yeah, you may find that अरे अभी मेरा फिजिक्स में मार्क्स कम है, मेरे को 80 में से 40 आया, 60 आया, 65 आया, मेरा केमिस्ट्री में 80 है, मैथ्स में 90 है, all that part, right? But this is not a situation you will panic, right? No, I know your parents may be panic about this, but what I will do, I will give some tips, I will give some suggestions, right? How to score better marks. I'm not saying from 40 you will go directly to 80 or 90 or 100. No, it is not possible. It is not possible. You have to work hard accordingly. So I will give some tips, which points you have to consider, which points you have to take care when you study physics, right? The first point is self-confidence, right? You must have told by many teachers that तुम कुछ नहीं कर सकते, तुम्हारा कुछ नहीं होगा, तुम्हें कुछ नहीं आता है, तुम डफर हो, तुम गधे हो, तुझे कुछ नहीं आएगा. So just remove all that negative parts from your mind, negative thoughts from your mind, and focus that you can score 100% marks in physics. That is first thing. Second thing, when you study physics, what is the most important part is writing practice. Now that does not mean that you have to write everything. No, you have to write what? So definition, laws, some important statements, right? Factors on which it depends, whether it is directly, inversely. And the most important part is reading a question. So when you see physics paper, you will get 15 minutes just to read that question. That 15 minutes are just there to select which question I am going to select from section 2, right? So just utilize that time only for reading, and when you want a good score in physics, you have to read your question properly. Rather, in science, you have to read each and every question properly, right? Suppose in one say test, I am asking find when the force is maximum. Next question I can ask the same question, but instead of maximum I will ask minimum. So the questions will be totally different, answer is totally different, right? The thing is, next point what you can focused is the numericals. Now my friends, many teachers or parents or some people are saying that numerical बहुत tough होता है, तुम्हें आता नहीं, तुम्हें practice करना पड़ेगा. That is what is true, but it is not difficult. Whatever standard 10 standard portion or 9 standard portion they are developed by some council, they are taking that part into consideration कि basically बच्चे का level क्या होना चाहिए, क्या level तक हम लोग उनको test कर सकते हैं, right? That is a more important part. So ऐसे नहीं होता है कि 10th standard को उन लोग 12th का question पूछेंगे. It is not that way. It is very straightforward, simple. Okay. Now many students find कि नहीं physics में हमें numerical नहीं आता है, but dear friends, maximum numericals in physics will be 24 marks, 24 to 25 marks out of 80, right? अगर वो suppose छोड़ भी देते तो भी remaining marks you should get वो नहीं आ रहे. That means it is not the fault of कि numerical नहीं आ रहे या तुम्हारा concept clear नहीं. It is only say your writing practice, you are not done writing practice properly. That could be one reason, right? I am thinking you have studied. अगर किसी ने पढ़ाई नहीं है और marks कम आए तो please skip this video because it is not for you. This video is only for those students who have already studied but still they can't perform well in physics. उनके लिए ही ये video है, especially this video, right? Next part is numericals. Numericals is what? How to solve numericals. Now, if you check all the chapters of 9th standard and 10th standard, I'm specifically going for 10th standard. So there are some chapters where numericals are little difficult, like numerical of current. Not all numericals are difficult, some numericals, but there are some topics they have different types. ये type का ही numerical आता है. So if you have done your textbook, Selena textbook properly, I think in boards you can score 95% marks, 95 plus marks in boards, right? Why I'm giving that 5 marker gap? That 5 marker gap is your skill, how you handle one question. Because in boards there are some challenging questions. Say out of last few years, if you observe, physics paper is one of the difficult paper amongst all the papers of your ICSE 10 standard. Now, why that paper is challenging? Because that will test your concept, your performance, your hard work, everything they will challenge from that question. Say many students do that challenging question properly, but the simplest question, define rega, unit rega, they may miss that part. So that is the reason if you find many students are getting 95 plus marks in physics, but 9900, right, that marks are very less because they are doing some silly mistake. Next part, what you can focus, how to tackle numericals. For that you have to do a systematic study. Like systematic study is what? You make a formula list. You take a formula list. If you want me to send a formula list, please comment on this video, so that if you have any doubts regarding particular question, if you are not getting that question, you can ping me on this WhatsApp. You can say, you can send, no, not WhatsApp, you can send me on through this video. You can chat with me. If you have any doubts, you can send your doubt. I will try to give the solution for that. Or there is a Instagram handle, your Facebook handle, you can post on that whatever doubts you have, but it should be from textbook. That you can't send any doubt, right? Suppose you are doing some say IIT, that kind of questions will not be entertained, because I'm not here to solve that question. I'm just focusing only on your boards, right? Next part will be one more thing about the numericals. You have to practice your numericals. Not saying every day you do all numericals, no. Suppose you are starting today, today you do first chapter ka 2-3 numericals, then 2-3 numericals of second chapter. All that, it's different varieties of questions you saw, right? Next day or day after that, you start with the next questions from the same chapter, but not the same question, different question. So that way, every say 8 and 10 days, you will start solving some numericals. You will finally get the proper answer. Now the next part is about the diagram, because this is the main chunk of this physics, where maximum students are losing marks. When you draw ray diagram, you have to put arrow, right? You have to read question whether they have asked lens which convex, concave, whether light is monochromatic or polychromatic. These are the words where you have to focus, right? Next, when you take any ray diagram, your axis is your principal axis, your f1 to f1, f2 to f2, object is placed where, right? Image is real, virtual, all that we have to consider. All virtual images are represented by dotted line. It is dotted, and real by dark line. So if you miss this part, definitely you are going to get 0 marks in boards, right? When you draw any ray diagram, take care of that arrow is, you are putting arrow everywhere properly, right? Next one is about the numericals of lens. When you focus numericals of lens, there are some sign conventions that you have to follow, right? And that sign conventions are based only on your ray diagram. So if your ray diagrams are thorough, then you can tackle any type of numerical, because there are hardly 2 to 3 different types of numerical in lens. If you will focus that part, you will definitely get good marks, right? Next important part about the physics is give reason, right? There are some questions like give reason in light, give reason in calorimetry. If you check give reason in calorimetry, there are 2 types of give reason. One is based on specific heat capacity, and other is based on latent heat. So there's values of specific heat capacity and specific latent heat. That value, C ka value is 4200 joule per kilogram per Kelvin, and L ka value is 336 joule per gram, yeah, 336,000 joule per kg. You have to write it properly. If you are not writing this word and you are not explaining this part, you will lose straight away 1 mark. right? One thing. When there are some questions like thermal capacity, all that questions where specific heat capacity values are not required, but there you have to write this is the example of heat capacity. It depends upon mass. More the mass, more will be the thermal capacity, right? These are some frequently asked questions. Now, next type of question will be factors, right? They can ask, give the factors depend on internal resistance of cell, give the factors on which extra resistance depends. Now, this internal and external resistance are totally different. Some student find, अरे resistance ही तो है, internal हो या external, that is totally different, beta. You are in or out, that will be the question, that will be the situation, right? So external resistance depends on certain factors, internal resistance depends on certain factors, both are not same, right? They can also distinguish between internal and external, right? Also that part. So such kind of questions will be asked, then you have to write how they are affecting, whether it is directly, whether it is inversely. If they are not mentioned also, then you write, because your paper is going for 80 on 80, this is target for 80 on 80, right? Next part will be something like that. Now next part is how to score 80 on 80 in physics. That is the main task. Now to get 80 on 80 from 40 to 80, that transformation is not possible. If you are say about 75, you can score 80, but directly वो नहीं आएगा. For that you have to practice more papers. Now what are more papers? कौन से papers कॉल करने? So you can start with papers like Jamnabai, CNMS. You can have ABM, Bombay Scottish, Dhirubhai. Right? These papers you can try. These papers are some standard papers. They have some difficulty level also. Now all papers are not easy. There are some school like WebCure. Majority of students are with me at WebCure. WebCure papers are also good. Right? If you solve such type of papers, then you will get confidence. Right? It should not get good. It should not get that 80 on 80 in such papers. If you get 80 on 80, then there will be possibility at overconfidence, right? So overconfidence should not be there, right? Now, when you are practicing such papers, what you can do, you don't solve only 80 mark paper, you solve 100 mark paper, right? So at this stage, it is not possible. So what you can do, section 1, say 1 hour, then section 2, 1 hour. But section 2 में 1 hour में you can attempt all questions, because in boards you have 2 hours 15 minutes for physics or any science. So if I go with that 15 minutes, so 15 minutes for reading time, then next 2 hours you have for solving. It is observed that many students, many good students, if you are thorough with your everything, then they can finish your 80 mark paper in 1 hour 30 minutes. Still you have 30 minutes in your hand. So what is my suggestion is, don't attempt extra question, but what you can do, just cross verify your entire paper, right? So you have half an hour to check the entire paper. You may find some mistake in that part. Acha. Now the question is, if you find in section 2 some question is not, you have heard कि इसमें मुझे doubts है कि I'm not comfortable with this question, don't attempt that questions. Don't go for some new question. The questions you know the answer of this question, you know the method of this question, then only you try for that question. And you have that half an hour just to take care of all such silly mistakes, unit stickers. You have some we can say last moment checklist कि unit लिखा है कि नहीं, arrow है कि नहीं, then conversion is done or not. All that kind of questions, all parts will be there. So if you check all such questions, definitely you can score good marks in physics. I mean good marks means 80 on 80. But for that you have to study. Still you have enough time. You have almost 2.5 months, right? 3 months. So basically let's say you have only 2 months. 1 month will be for exam का preparation करने के लिए. So you have only 2 months, that is from February and March. So in that 60 days also you can do wonders. You can change your entire physics result. That is from high to low also and low to high, because there are some students they got good mark, they think नहीं मुझे सब कुछ आता है, तो that is also not good. And there are some students मुझे कुछ नहीं आता है, तो मैं कैसे करूँ? तो this video is only for them. Just go through these points again and again and think positive कि मुझे physics आता है, मैं I will do better, I will score good marks in physics. That's it for this. Thank you so much. Bye.